Hello everyone and welcome to my 50-second review. Today we'll be reviewing Spyro from the Book of Saw soundtrack by 21 Savage. I didn't know what to expect considering this is for the Saw Spyro movie, but 21 Savage did seem like the perfect choice. But there was a bit of fear because he definitely has been better since I Am Greater Than I Was, but he's not always the most entertaining. He's definitely improved recently and after listening to it, it's pretty good most of the time. 21 Savage isn't on every song, but what he does, and everyone else does, is pretty basic but fine, besides maybe 21 on the intro and Millie Go Lightly bringing some big highlights with pretty basic trap beats. But let's get into this. Spyro by 21 Savage is the intro, and I love what he does with this very menacing and ominous instrumental with the heavy trap drums, then the strings and keys playing the main Saw melody, I think, and bringing a great and pretty aggressive performance. I think what 21 Savage does is great. Of course, not the best, but for him, he does really well, making the song entertaining all the way through, really. So this is my favorite song with the aggression and fear this song could bring with 21's performance, and then all the strong drums and strings with the keys bring the more airy and ominous feel to everything. Aint Hard by Nudy is fine. It's pretty basic and not that bad in my opinion, but I really don't care for the flutes and the instrumental, which is sadly the main part of the instrumental, and Nudy's voice doesn't really fit that well. Nudy does bring a fine performance, making it somewhat entertaining throughout, but I also don't really care for what he does. It's good parts, but I don't really care for it personally. So this is my least favorite song. Down Bad by Real Recognize Rio, 21 Lil Harold, SG Tip, and Millie Go Lightly was going to be confusing going into it because I've never heard of any of these people. Starting with the ominous keys and great vocals from Millie Go Lightly sounded great, and not anything I expected. Then with Real Recognize Rio being my favorite verse ever, everyone, bringing a great aggression and making everything lively. But then everyone else I guess isn't bad, but with SG Tip it's just kind of boring compared to Rio. Same with 21 Lil Harold, just sounded like the old 21 Savage, which in my opinion is kind of boring as well. So Millie and Rio is great with the instrumental as well. Just would like more from everyone else, but not that bad of a song. Emergency by 21 Savage, Gunna and Young Thug as the outro was another song I was somewhat scared on how it would be, because I also don't really care for Gunna and Young Thug most of the time. But I kinda like what they do. 21 Savage is again the big highlight, bringing a great performance. Then I actually really like the chorus and verse from Gunna being more laid back. Nothing great, but fits really well in my opinion. Young Thug's verse is fine. Not bad, but somewhat disappointing. The instrumental bringing every feel actually fits really well with the chorus. So this is another one of my favorites. Nothing outstanding, but it's entertaining and a fine outro. And all I really have to say left is, this is a pretty basic but mostly entertaining soundtrack with 21 Savage definitely being the big highlight. It's not the best, but it has its moments. 5 out of 10. Thank you for watching.